Good morning, y'all. So I like the car talk we did on quad day. I think we're gonna do that again. Do some little talking. Something that's not talked about enough is kind of like the men's mental health aspect, right? There's a lot of things that we as men go through that we don't talk about, right? We internalize a lot of things, and it's kind of taboo almost for a lot of people to talk about it, right? Men are meant to be the figure of strength and to keep it all together, but there's a lot of times where we internalize how we feel throughout the days and things we go through in life, and we just bottle them all down to be strong for those around us. And I know something that is kind of vulnerable that I'll say is like, you know, there's a lot of times where I'll just break down, right? There's times where we as men will hit a breaking point or a breakdown period where we don't know what to do in that moment. We just shut down, or we lose ourselves in that moment, and it's hard to come back from for a day or two. I think a lot of people go through that, not just men, you know, women go through it too, but with men specifically, it's unspoken and it needs to be spoken about more. You know, there's just so many things out there going on right now that makes it extremely hard for people to feel comfortable to be outspoken, because if they say the wrong thing, then 25 other people come running for them in the comments, or, you know, they get ridiculed harshly. And there's some people definitely deserve to be ridiculed harshly with what they say, but there's a lot of times where we as men will be outspoken about certain subjects or certain topics when it comes to a mental health aspect, and you know, there's a lot of people that are in the comments saying suck it up or deal with it, and I just feel like that's not right. I feel like as a community of like in like the bodybuilding space and fitness as a community, it's very uplifting from a mental health aspect, but it's just still not talked about enough. We are hitting push A today. I do like push A, I really do. I'm back and forth in terms of what day I like to put my higher carb day on. So right now we're carb cycling basically, and we're in a 9-day split, and the way it works is everything is low day basically, besides 2 days out of the 9-day split. Right now our choice is our quad day, which is a higher carb day, and then one of my chest days, either push A or push B. I like to put it on push B because the day after push B usually is hamstrings or posterior day. But on push A, the next day we're hitting pull. We're hitting back the next day, and I don't necessarily feel that I need the higher carbs on those days. I want to pinpoint it towards a little bit closer section, so I have longer days of span of being on that lower carbs. I feel better on it, especially in an aggressive mini cut. Like, I don't want to be on low carbs all the time, but until I get to that point where I feel like I'm suffering, that's when we can make that judgment call and make an adjustment, right? The only time that I felt that like oh, this sucks is two aspects. When I'm doing my cardio and it's that 45 minutes and like you're really sore from the prior day, or you're really groggy in the morning and it just sucks, that's one. But then also when you start to hit that really big strength drop and you're not moving the weight that you were prior, like that hurts, that sucks. All right, we made it safe and sound, but look who we got in the building today.
Yo, what's poppin'?
We got old man Lex walking around hobbling on quad day.
Look at the quads, bro. Love it. That's so crazy.
Oh, he putting big boy weight on today too. Where are the knee wraps? You talked about the knee wraps. Oh, we got the knee wraps.
Stay on.
Stay protected. All right, we got push. We're gonna do some warm-ups first. I got some band wall work, kind of warm up them shoulders and kind of get it going. All right, first movement, we're gonna do incline chest press on the Atlantis. I don't know what we're going to do as our top weight, but I'm gonna do a little warm-up set, and then I'll try to see where I'm at and then add the plates on, and then we'll go into the top set. Come on. That 270 felt like super smooth. So I'm gonna go up 20 pounds. So we're gonna do 290. We're doing that 6 to 8 rep range. I had 8, but I want more. I need more. One more, come on. Drive. All right, the 290 move pretty good, 8 reps. I got the stimulus I wanted. I'm gonna do a back off set. We got 230 on it, and then we're gonna move on to the next thing. All right, next up we got our flat press. I like this new one that Iron Lair got, it's smooth. Last time our top set was 4 plates on each side. I'll probably try to match that, if not go a little higher, because I think I got 10 reps with the 8 plates total last time. See how we'll feel it out a little bit. Go a little higher maybe. Maybe keep it the same, I don't know. But we're gonna do 2 to 3 sets of this. We're gonna bust it out and get it going. That little increase felt like a lot. Drop it back down. Take the weight off. See if I can get more than 4 reps. Because that was an increase from last week. Last week we did 10 reps with the 4 plates on each side, 8 plates total. So increased it by 20. I'm gonna take them off, go back down to that working weight from last week, and see how many we can bust out. All right, we got back off. Felt good on that top set, or second top set. The block got stuck, so I banged it out with my head. I'll put that clip, that shit was funny. All right, so I got 270 on the block. We'll go for 10. All right, up next, we got our 2 tricep movements. The first one we're doing is a tricep pushdown. I have fixed the gym pin appropriately to what I need. I did order a bare steel gym pin, like their version, because it has the magnets on the back, so I'll have my own, so I don't gotta use the gyms. That comes in today or tomorrow. But I also ordered my own clips too. But we're gonna do 3 to 4 sets of these. I'm gonna go pretty heavy, and then I'm going to do a unilateral extension. I'm gonna keep it in a good active range, not past it I don't wanna put more pressure on the elbows, but I also want a good stretch where I don't start to feel my shoulders engage. So I'm gonna keep it in that good active range, good stretch, and good pump through. All right, up next we have a extension variant I like to do because it has a little bit more stability. So I have a bench over here. I have our D handles attached. I'm gonna put my elbow at the edge of the pad and we're gonna allow the extension and go all the way through and come back. But I like this variant a lot more than others because I don't feel activation from my shoulders or anything else. It allows me to have that good stretch through. So we'll do 4 sets of these, kind of higher reps, lighter weight, because I want to get a good stretch on that bottom and then a good contraction at the top. All right, y'all, we finished up with what we're doing. We skipped out on flies today because my chest was absolutely cooked. So we're gonna finish up with our abs and then we're gonna get out of here. Appreciate y'all for watching. If you watched this far, again, I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a wonderful day.